What's good, YouTube? Manipulation Tactics, episode 19. Character reveals and being underestimated. Oof, fuck, no. But so, pretty much, it kind of ties into my last fucking video about, what's that shit called? Manipulation Tactic 19. Don't get attached to the shit. Because by being underestimated, you're possibly not being your true self. You know what I'm saying? And so by doing that, you allow for the other party to reveal themselves by you being underestimated for the actions that you might decide to do based on their actions. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, you're pretty much just limiting the exposure of yourself, like I said before. But as far as your reactions, like I said before, type shit. And then you're acting in a way like where they feel like they can do this upon you, pretty much, or whatever it is, and it just tells you about them and how they go about things and how they choose to deal with things and how the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And ultimately, that's kind of like the big bang of most shit. Is like you just let this person just underestimate you and believe you won't react a certain way about some shit, and then fucking they do something, and now they just told on themselves to you, and now you just revealed their character fucking, you call it flaw or character atomization or whatever the fuck you want to call it. That shit just had a little poof moment, you know what I'm saying, where maybe all these things before weren't necessarily true, or maybe they're just not a consistent person, like in their emotions or actions or fucking words and actions, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be saying this, I'd be referencing the fucking shit with my rekindling with my old people, if you've seen other episodes a lot, because it really is like, it's just the perfect example. Like, so I allowed them to underestimate me by being this passive person, not disagreeing, not interjecting how I might, because I'm trying to reveal more about their character, insight, and whatnot. And then ultimately, they do something where they blow up on me because they believe that I wouldn't react in a way that maybe was like just cutting them off, or maybe they thought I would like submit to what they were saying or some shit. But ultimately, they only yell at somebody if you think it's gonna do some shit. Like, what is the point of yelling at somebody who they know that yelling doesn't do shit for anybody? It just means that you're bad at communication, you're being emotional and shit, right? So they did that to me, and then I reacted truly by cutting them off. They underestimated me, they revealed their character, and then I acted on my true self, what I would do, because I found out what I need to find out. I didn't know I was doing all these things to find out they were going to be shitty like this. I was just trying to get a data and insight by manipulating the situation and acting a certain way. But it ultimately leads to a character reveal because of the perception that you're giving off of what you're willing to endure or like hear, or that you're not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you don't disagree a lot, they might assume that you're a passive person, or you're agreeable, or you see what they're saying, or you respect them. You feel me? And it all just ties in together. Like, we're at episode 19 now, so you've seen a lot of shit I've said, and it's gonna start getting repeating, and I'm gonna try to attack it at different angles. But being underestimated by the perception that you're showing of being understanding and whatever the fuck it is gonna make people think that you might be agreeable, passive, shit like that. And then so in turn, they have no problem being their true selves. Whether that's good or bad or not, they feel like you're understanding of them because you chose to just understand them, but also not disagree where you might hold true. You know what I'm saying? So they just get to be themselves more. And then they react in a way that they would only react to somebody who, you know what I'm saying, they feel like they can do that around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain people with certain levels of comfortability. Like, some friends you might dance around, some friends you don't dance around, some friends you talk to girls around, some friends you don't talk to girls around. Feel me? Some friends you talk about family shit, some friends you don't. So by you just doing all this shit of being forgiving and acting like you don't remember shit, they just feel like you're really just understanding, kind person. But what happens with that is people think they can get away with that shit, so they underestimate how you might react genuinely. But that's the whole goal, you know what I'm saying? And you get a character reveal, and then you get to hear all their nasty fucking shit that they don't really share people You know what I'm saying? It just keeps revealing your character by you doing all these actions and reacting in these ways that allows you to be underestimated. And it puts them in points of character tests, testing their character, testing their reaction. You know what I'm saying? Does it make sense? It's kind of all wrapping together now. Being underestimated is just moving in a way where you seem more forgiving or understanding of things than you are. And you can genuinely be understanding of shit, but it doesn't mean that you have to abide by it or deal with some shit that you don't want to deal with. You feel me? Like, I'm getting a thumbnail too, but yeah, bro, be underestimated, because your goal might be to just test these people's character in general, because that's why I be doing this shit sometimes, or most of the time, and it just does it itself as long as you follow suit with everything, like acting like you forgot shit, not holding people accountable, being understanding, not scoffing, not disregarding like how they feel about shit, not feeling like you have to be right. It all ultimately just puts them in positions where their character gets tested for what it really is, and then you can decide if you want to maintain it to keep the utility, function, connection, whatever the fuck you're manipulating for. I mainly do it for insight, and it ultimately leads to character tests. So, feel me? If you're just doing it for a character test, it's gonna lead to that naturally, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, bro. Let yourself be underestimated, because it doesn't matter what people think you will do or what you're thinking with this information or whatnot. It just matters what you do with it. You know what I'm saying? And then once you collect enough, you're like, yeah, this is not a good experiment type shit. Or like, oh, the experiment's over. This was the end of the experiment. I didn't know that blowing up was gonna be part of this shit, but it's like, oh, that's where it led to. I don't need to give no more insight or data. Like, I just need to get the fuck on type shit. Good thumbnail. Yeah, we got a new phone too, bro. New quality. This shit should be higher, but yeah, bro. I'm trying to think of more to tell y'all. Let yourself be underestimated. It reveals people's character faster. It ultimately leads to character reveals. If you're doing manipulation, social engineering, that's pretty much what it is. You're just testing people's character and seeing where you can take it. But ultimately, you don't know where you can take it, where they're willing to take it, if you don't even know these people to a certain level. But you can't get there. You can still get there, but this manipulation is just speedrunning it pretty much. And you can figure that shit out quicker. How to speedrun shit. That might be the next one. I don't know. But yeah, bro. Episode 19. Y'all gotta let me know details and for like perspectives on shit that y'all wanna know. Somebody told me how to garner connections. I might do that shit next one, because manipulation tactics does help, but those aren't the best ones, the best connections to have. So yeah, bro, be underestimated by doing all these steps. That's how it works. It'll happen.